Hello, habari, Saubona, Unjani. How's it? My name is Joel Okeo, and welcome to the Love Matters podcast, where we have real conversations about real young people with real problems, and we try and offer real solutions. And this podcast aims to ensure that all young people get to enjoy their sexual diversity and get to thrive in that. And in this week's conversation, we have an interesting topic, and I have two beautiful ladies with me. So, as usual, it is not my place to introduce themselves. They are going to tell us who they are, what they do, where they're from, and then we're going to jump right into the conversation. So, karibuni. I would say gents first, but hatuna gents. So, ladies.
Thank you.
Ladies.
Okay, my name is Adlita. I'm a medic, but currently I'm working in the film industry and also as a sexual reproductive health advocate. And I'm happy to be here today to discuss about boy math.
We could discuss wanaume.
I think that's all.
Congratulations. I mean, medic, film, SRHR advocate, sexual reproductive health. That's heavy.
I'm trying to get a balance.
Balance, Chase the bag. Poverty is the enemy. Poverty is the enemy.
Amen.
Guess what, yeah?
Yeah, I'm Shiro. I'm an investment advisor, and I'm an advocate for women being financially independent.
Ish. Na mimi ni podcaster tu. Ai, watakuwa na titles kwinje. Well, anyways, to each their own. Yeah, so Alita has told us today we're talking about boy math scenarios. I have been seeing boy math scenarios on TikTok, and I promise you I have no idea what that is. Maybe naonanga tu boy math. Sasa leo we are here to unpack and get to have a few examples of what boy math is, so that you can also let us know what are some of the boy math scenarios that are happening in your life. Sindio? So, Alita.
Yeah.
Uko na content hapo ya boy math.
I came prepared.
What happens mtu akisema boy math scenario? Mimi nikisema boy math scenarios ninaweza kuwa ninafanya vitu kama gani?
Basically, boy math is something that boys do or guys do that doesn't make sense to us, but it makes sense to them.
To them.
Yeah. Because kuna vitu zingine unaonanga na mtu ako tu like, hey, ina make sense kwangu. Lakini ukipiga hesabu uko like, seriously? From uongo, from cooking zingine. Kabia tu. Hata sijui nianzie wapi. Sijui nilie kwanza.
Tuko na tissues. If you want to cry, you can cry.
Okay.
What happened, sasa? Sasa tuseme if ninasema mazejo babe, si sorry bas.
Si sorry.
Unasikia bas, like your bas unaambia
alafu umeka bas.
Si sorry bas.
Ina make sense.
Si sorry.
That's what it's called, boy math.
Kwa nini? Si nimesema pole.
Sema sorry.
Nimesema pole.
Sema pole. I'm si sorry. Or I'm very sorry.
Aki pole.
What can I do about
sorry
it?
Bas.
Yeah.
Aki pole.
Not si sorry basi.
Kwani si sorry si apology?
No.
Si apology.
Si nimesema sorry.
Sorry ni
Shika
apology.
basi.
Kuja kama unataka. So that's what boy math scenario.
Exactly.
Scenarios
it makes sense to them, but it doesn't make sense to.
Sasa ni nini Mandems alifanya when you're like, hey bro really? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I have a very good example of your boy math. So mi niko shughuli zangu tu.
Living your best life.
Living my best life in my parents' home. Hata sina stress. You know kuna watu wenye wako na stress, lakini mi sina. And then this son of someone anaamua tu atoke penye ametoka. Oh, we have a date today. So yeah, I'll be leaving home at around 2 because I like to be on time. I'm sorry for today though.
No worries.
Napenda kuwa on time.
Yeah.
Oh, nimeshajitayarisha pale, umeshaoga, umesha shave, unajua leo ninakuwa
Leo inaenda.
Leo ni hunting.
Na yeye pia na kuencourage tu.
Yeah.
Ati yeah, it's okay when you're leaving, just tell me. Should I pick you up or are you going to take an Uber or are you coming by yourself? You tell me.
Yeah.
niko like okay.
Yeah.
Nimeshaambia masista zangu hapo kwa nyumba, leo mnajipikia leo. Ninatoka.
Usinihesabu leo.
Sasa nishapanga manguo za Sunday. Alafu kuna swimming pool kwake. Nishatoka hadi ma swimming costumes. Niko like weekend. Si uko. Like ni watu mtajipanga.
Yeah.
Inafika saa 9, niko like I'm ready to leave. Are you coming for me? How far are you? Are you picking me?
Yeah.
I'm like okay, quite far. But unaweza toka tu uanze kukuja. Maybe take an Uber, I'll tell you. Nimechukua Uber. Nimefika pale kwa estate zao. And then the security doesn't let you get in.
Yeah. Hadi wa confirm na the person inside the house. Yeah.
There's no one inside.
Do you have a key?
You have to leave your ID. I left my ID at his place the last time because I took it. We went out. I came back and I had my ID in me, but tulingia na gari. So they didn't ask for an ID or whatever. So nikaiacha tu huko. Next time nikitoka niko like utaniletea kwa gate next time when I come. I don't even normally use my ID, you know. Hayuko home.
Ninakujanga tu ninaingia.
Na sasa hiyo amekuwa kiniambia tu you just come. So niko like I'm outside your gate. Unajua sako police wanasumbuanga watu.
They will embarrass
you.
Gate. They will embarrass you.
And then I'm trying to enter. Hakuna. Ati madam utakapo kwa bench mngojea kuja juu the intercom is not being picked by anyone, so most likely yuko kwa nyumba. Wamenipatia Kiswahili mingi hapo. Niko like okay, let me call him. How far are you? Uko wapi? Ati niko garage. I know. Ati amu utakuja kwa garage. Niko hapa kando ya mama Uliech. What do you mean?
Yo.
I know. Sio nishatoka home. So imagine kurudi kupikia watu.
Usiniambia nikuje na Uber na uliniambia.
Ungeniambia penye hata huko. Mbona unaniambia ati niende home tutakuwa umefika hapo mara uko garage. Hizo vitu zina make sense kwako, hazi make sense kwangu.
That did not make sense.
Ati ama ukuje garage sahi. Ati thought they'll be done but sijui nini inafai changiwe. Na nikaa alikuwa anapendea gari yake kuniliko.
Well, men love their cars. That's hiyo inakuanga hivyo.
Sasa tuna Poland. Right after the car.
Extracurricular.
Hapo sasa.
Okay, hobbies.
Sina uwezo.
Si hobby. It's not a hobby.
Okay.
So alifanya nini next? Ulienda
home?
No,
I just went home cause
you went home.
Walk of shame sasa tu
ilibidi. Walk of shame narudi home, kazi imeisha. Set hawatumi transport. Imagine I had to go home cause I was mad. Na nikikasirika sasa sikwangi na ile I usually do what I want to do because if you had that information before I reached your place, you could have just told me you're in the garage and you're not leaving anytime soon. I come and join you there. Ama tukangoje place.
Like hata hapo kwa mama Uliech.
Lakini mati yake na nisho. Na mama Uliech ako hapo hizo samaki zake unaice.
Right, tunakula tu samaki tukicatch up.
Gari kitengenezwa hata tukiona. Kwa unaona watatu watu parts wa kuweke fake. Tuko tu hapo.
Ajay apologize.
No, he apologized.
Ukamsamea?
Obvious. Later. See you.
Wow. All right. We are forgiving. Yata yusu tusamehea kila siku.
Sasa tumefika penye hakuna forgiveness.
Ni point of no return.
Next option. Oga soko.
Unaogea.
So umerudi soko. Unataka kupena handle yako?
Una story. Kwa story yangu sana.
Shiro, have you had such scenarios with someone amekutenda vile? It made sense to him, but to you it just didn't make sense.
Let me tell you, if you type of, you're attracted to a certain tribe, not to be tribal, there's always a boy month. Wakisi. That's a boy month by itself. Like, the first interaction, hi. Na ni mkisi? Imeenda.
Imeenda aje. Mimi nataka ni understand. But we're not being tribal. This is real life experiences. We're not being tribal.
So we plan with this guy to go for salsa. I'm not such a good storyteller. Let's start there.
No worries, it's fine. You're amazing.
We'll take what we can.
To go for salsa, and then he was to travel to Kisii. Though Kisii men are handsome though, sometimes.
Right. No, they are handsome actually. Kuna wengine tu tunashanga what happened wrong. But anyway.
Topic for later.
So later. Lakini kila mtu ako na sura yake tu yenye Mungu alimpea. Either way.
Beauty in the inside.
So what happened then?
Yeah. So salsa. And then we leave work. Okay, it's going to be so brief. We leave work. I was so excited. I dressed up. I didn't have the shoes, but I dressed up. I looked really nice.
Yeah.
So after work, I asked him, are we still meeting on Nairobi Street? He's like, nah, I'm here at Cafe Bistro, the one that is somewhere there in Kilimani, around.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we have coffee, then I go make you dinner at my place.
Yours or his?
His.
Umepanga itinerary vizuri tu yani.
See, me want salsa. So we reached there. I'm agitated. Okay. I wanted something hot, so I had something hot.
Yeah.
But I'm still agitated because I wanted salt and I wanted loaded fries.
Yeah.
And then he's like, if you really want to go for salsa, just take a cab. I will pay for you. But me, I'm going home.
We.
Guess what I did?
You took
What?
a cab.
You took a cab.
Gosh, you guys are making sense. No. I should have done that.
What happened?
Nilienda kupikiwa ugali, mayai, na mboga kienyeji. Oh my God.
Okay, that food slapped though, but in this circumstance, na ulikuwa unataka loaded fries. Now that doesn't.
Loaded fries na salsa. Maybe ningepata soulmate wangu huko.
I know you should have taken the cab.
Lakini ulianguka tu kwa mtego hivi.
Alini drop home though.
That counts.
It counts.
It does count, but it doesn't make sense why you
It still doesn't make sense.
Alipeana a reason as to why plans changed swiftly.
Nah, he was very assertive. Like, if you want to go for salsa, take a cab. I'll pay. Yeah, and then he went ahead.
Yeah.
Where are we, unpacking? So let me understand.
Got a lot of blood in her. She wants to.
Oh, okay.
Please go ahead.
All right, sorry.
So help me understand.
Yeah.
We work together. The same Jama. We work together. We've gone out. I have invited you out.
It's you who invited him.
Yes, I invited him out, and then we're chilling with some of my other female colleagues, and then. How is it justifiable that you send our lady money, my colleague, on her birthday, and then you invite her out on I don't know what kind of date? Tell me, how does that make sense to men?
What relationship do you have with this man?
Does it really matter?
Good question.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
But I invited you out. We were heading there, but we didn't get there.
What relationship
You know
do you
me
guys
out.
have?
Yeah, kwenda out. Let's go have lunch, dinner, or are we going like out? Like,
Yeah, because they can
With the other
literally
chile or
invite
with
him
me?
out
With
and
you.
you out.
Oh, with us
You and that guy.
You and that guy
Courting.
specifically. You're courting.
ish.
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 Is it specific? Like, are we courting? Are we trying
Does
to
he
make
know
something
you're
that's-
courting ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're courting, then that means it's okay for him to see other people.
Is it?
Is it though?
Yeah.
That's
Because
cheating.
It's not cheating. We're courting. We're not even
So?
dating.
But we're headed there.
Yeah, you're headed there.
You're clearly
It's like-
boy math. You're the boy math problem.
Afada? No.
Boy math
No.
problem.
I'm
Because help me understand.
Yeah.
We're
I
headed
think
there.
the calculator
That means we're headed to exclusivity.
Not
So
yet.
help me understand why
Yeah.
you're trying to court me, yet you're trying to also court other people.
He sent the other chick money
On her birthday.
on her birthday.
What did he
Maybe
do
it's
on
a
yours?
gift. I mean, gifts. We're not
What
mentioning
did he
names.
do on
We're
yours?
not mentioning names.
Oh, on my birthday, we weren't talking.
We're not mentioning names.
Yeah.
But maybe by him sending her money, it's a gift. May I love gifts for my birthday because
all love
you'll buy
gifts.
me a shoe and it's a shoe I hate.
From people's people.
It's money.
Mtu wa mtu.
It's money, sis. It's money. I mean, it's money. It's a gift because let's say I buy you a heel, right? Maybe maybe you don't like heels. You love flat shoes. So you see, I mean, send me money so I can buy what I want
No,
because
no.
it's my
No,
birthday.
money is not the problem.
Money is not
here.
the problem.
Yeah.
Who you're
Do I
sending
know
it
who you're
to?
dating? Like, are we friends with the person you're
But are they
courting?
dating? Are they courting?
Either way, you're entangled with someone.
No, but you didn't give me money for my birthday, and you knew me. And if
he
it's
do anything
just a
for your
colleague
birthday,
thing,
then?
you know, if you're colleagues, we're all colleagues. Yeah, we're working together, right?
Yeah.
And it's your birthday.
Uh-huh.
I send you money.
Yeah.
But your birthday comes after her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't I send her money first if that's how I gift people?
No, well, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
That makes sense. But I'm still thinking, like...
No, everyone loves money.
Yeah, but it's not the
gifting.
money.
I'd rather give me money than gifts.
True. But then I'm
But I
looking at
find
it
money
from
as the
the
bare
situation
minimum.
of...
Okay.
You're courting-ish. So technically, it's not even courting per se. It's courting to you. Is it courting to him?
He is courting me. Dot.
There, you see, so now that's where the issue is. Now, did he say, can we have something? Can this lead
We were to have
something?
lunch
You were to have
for that
No,
conversation.
for that
And
conversation.
then the birthday popped up.
Uh-huh.
He sent her money. And then I'm getting that from my friends. They're like, Alim to me, I do. And then...
How much money?
Small.
But then
much
again, you know,
money?
also when you believe what friends say, sometimes friends can be very misleading.
Oh, no, she didn't lie.
Well, even Adam and Eve lied.
But wait, whatever you were saying,
Yeah.
new kweli.
Yeah.
Okay, we all love money as gift,
Yeah.
whatever. But yake bado, we were courting.
It's not. It's an ish.
Courting-ish. But
yeah.
if we're courting-ish and you can't send me money, who are you sending money to? What are you doing? Are you courting dot? Full stop.
Oh,
I need to know where we're standing here, you know?
But in all honesty, courting isn't something that's that tangible. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, but colleague is not
me-
even that tangible.
to me,
I'd rather
that
have
colleague-
courting-ish than colleague. But
Colleague is nothing. We're working. We're all desperate for money and salaries at the end of the month.
yeah, but he had money to send it to her.
Yeah.
So is the problem him sending her money, or is the problem him not taking you out for salsa?
Oh, that's a different scenario.
Yeah, now
He's not
but
taking me out for salsa when we had agreed.
yeah,
That's where we're hanging out. That's a
Yeah.
huge problem.
but sometimes
Because why are you cancelling on me last minute just because you can?
then why did you go to his house?
I was hungry.
You could have gone to buy loaded fries.
Yeah, he told you
on your
he'll pay
own.
for Bolt
because
or Uber.
that's
But honestly, when you're in such a kwa your point, you
Yeah.
don't think as in I
Yeah.
should walk out now.
yeah,
Later on, is you're like, I should have done this,
did
this,
me
this,
dirty.
and that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, math scenarios ni ngumu. Ni
Sana.
ngumu kabisa. Because I'm looking at it from the perspective of sometimes things happen. Uno kama saizi nikisema, oh, you had plans, and then kamvua kamekuja kamefanya 1, 2, 3 things. Like, babe, like, okay, tasi babe because he uses Scottish. Just you tutakuita pet names gani. You know, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's flooded. My house is flooded. So can we reschedule it to another date? So does that also have to come down to boy math? Because
If you know where he lives and the structure of his apartment, he's lying. It's not boy math. If you don't want to meet me that day, just tell me. You no, lying.
He's lying.
He's lying.
no, I'm like, you know, actually, see, at apartments who flood. Maybe ni wanna, you know, I'm seeing TikTok videos, right? And I'm also seeing like apartment
great
blocks
walls,
zina flood kwa balcony.
yeah.
Like imagine ngadi kwa balcony. Now si mtu anaishi ground. Mimi personally, I live ninaishi ground floor na kwangu
I
kuna
understand
maji.
the flooding concept,
Right?
but hakuja
Yeah.
flood.
But you see what you've done there? You've explained.
Explain what?
The weather is not favorable. It's flooding.
Yeah.
You've explained.
Yeah.
Not just
Oh,
you
Monday's
take an
beans.
Uber.
Monday's, yeah.
Yeah, take an Uber. I'll pay if you want to go. But I'd want you to come to my place. So like kwa kichwa yake ana expect to
Okay.
go umeshapiga mahesabu, you know it's raining.
Yeah.
Kwake ni kwa valley, so maybe maji imeingia. Yani ako na hiyo mentality ya ni self-explanatory, you know, she'll just get it.
Yeah, I am so lost. I am legit so lost trying to understand boy math because then again, I'm like, I am doing the same thing that not making sense to
someone else.
To the both of you actually in this context. Because I'm like, it's like I'm validating boy math, but then again, it's like I'm against boy math. So I'm
Yet
like,
you said you
what the
don't
hell
understand
is
boy
boy
math.
math?
I think it's something that's inborn.
I mean, well,
Unazaliwa nayo.
because mimi niko hapa, I'm like, sasa mimi sita live my best life because nimepanga kwenda dates. Like, you know, sometimes this is coming from someone who sometimes I personally go through anxiety, right? And so maybe I just don't want to people. I just don't want to people around. I don't want to be around people. So if I say, the approach he used, like, if you want to come, that was wrong. Like, you can come chill because my anxiety levels are a bit shaky at this point, so I would prefer us to come chill at home. Is that okay if I say it like that?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's very okay
but it depends with
it depends tena yawa.
Yeah, because you can't tell a girl you've just met and you've been chatting and you've gone on a first date, or maybe you've never gone on a date.
Yeah.
My anxiety levels at this. Can you just come chill?
Why?
Because then they'll think you have ulterior motive.
Why?
Maybe.
Why should
What
it
do you
be?
mean why?
Because
I don't know you that well.
Yeah.
To get to your house.
Yeah.
And
but we're
I
colleagues.
find colleagues.
In this situation, we're colleagues. The ninja was a colleague.
Oh no, he wasn't a colleague.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You.
Oh, right. Okay.
I plead
No,
the
this is
fifth.
girl math.
No, yeah, that's Galvan.
I said it. That was a truth son, but he's a new.
He's not a colleague.
Oh, he's also okay. Now,
not a
oh yeah, in
colleague.
that case, now it makes sense to meet in a public setting. Yeah, that does make sense. So, what other scenarios like boy math do boys do or men do that just doesn't seem to?
Ooh, I have
sit there?
one that is common to for all the
Yeah,
men.
yeah.
Have you seen how sometimes they go out and then they don't tell you, and then they just send photos of maybe Kilimanjaro, of Sagana, of those places?
Boys trip.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a boys trip.
Yeah.
Like you guys had planned something on the weekend, but you said I'm a bit held up, and then they go out, and then they send photos, and
You're
you're
just
like,
not the one.
Yeah.
Apo, you're just
Why
not
are you
the
sending-
You are an option.
You're
You are
an
the
option.
better
Apo,
option,
you're
but they got another option.
that doesn't
Yeah,
make
but
sense.
yeah,
Stop
I
sending
get that.
photos.
Yeah. Oh no, because that's
No, you
status.
should know what you're missing.
Status ni sawa, but sending photos on Medium, why are you sending me photos?
Kwanza, those weird angled photos.
I know.
Ni nani alipiga picha kwanza tuanze tu hapo hiyo story, but anyways, that's what
You just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
is
that
it
does
really
make
called
sense.
for?
That does make sense, actually.
Yeah, why are you sending me photos?
To show you what you're missing.
Ni
Am I
kufilishe tu.
missing out though?
You're missing out on them
And the
because that's dodging a
money.
bullet.
At the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you date an older guy? Obviously not love.
Well,
Daddy issues.
okay, there's that. There is
I'll
that.
give you that.
So, in what instances? Because I am legit now. I am slowly understanding what boy math is, and so in this instance where you're looking at it, does boy math does it have its own positivity in any sense when it comes to women and dating and relationships?
Yeah, sometimes you're like, I dodged a bullet.
Okay. So either way, it's the boys who lose. Ne?
No, maybe it makes sense to them. You know, even boy math, it applies to them. Atapiga mahesabu zake aone like calculations zake ako like, yo, I dodged.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm
because
looking.
it's boy math. It will make sense to him. Maybe maybe you left a good woman behind.
Yeah.
And hesabu zako kwa kichwa zinakushow. Ilikuwa blanda.
Oh yes, that's I might have an idea about what that is. Maybe if you're finding that this man is, his statement in your tupenda kusema you're dating someone because of peace and then cheat on them for beauty. Is that boy math?
That's
It's boy math because you're leaving someone. Maybe you are presentable to your friends
Yes.
and you grow.
She's ticking all
Yeah.
boxes. But hapo kwa beauty kidogo is
Beauty mekata.
Do you think
Kidogo.
men date
So
for
you
peace?
look for someone.
sorry?
Do you think they date for peace? I think they just... I won't speak to them.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
they just... When they fall in love, they fall in love. It doesn't matter whether they're beautiful, whether they bring peace or they bring chaos. Like,
Yeah.
because you'll be stuck with this chile barely does anything for this guy, but this guy is way like heels.
Yeah.
That's the
Head
No,
over
but
heels.
umetumia fall in love. When guys fall in love, you know they've fallen in love. And then
do
kuna
they-
attraction.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm lost.
Yeah, me too.
So
Yeah, there's attraction. Like I can see these shoes today and I'm like, I'm buying these heels.
Yeah.
They look nice, but I've not even thought about
Yeah.
how will I work with them?
We'll
Where
force
will
issue.
I use them? And then I just get the shoes because they're attractive now.
Yeah.
I'll go buy the shoes and they look
But I
good
don't
on
love
my...
them either way.
I don't love them.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa, I need to get this. They look so nice. And then I'll go get the shoes and put them on my shoe rack and
Yeah.
they'll be looking really nice
Yeah.
until when I really want to use them.
Hakuna
And I'm
outfit
like, how am I...
inaingiana na
Yeah, I don't have outfits that go with it.
Yeah.
I can't even walk with it. Maybe they
Yeah.
were too high.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't realize it then, but
Yeah.
they looked too nice for me to leave them on the store.
streets. Yeah.
So nikazichukua, they're now at my home. Now when I want to really wear them, I realize I don't even
Nothing.
have a jacket or a dress coat that goes with these shoes.
So that applies to men as well.
Yeah,
when-
that is attraction for men.
Yeah.
They see pretty ladies zina happen club
Yeah.
nini kila mahali.
Club.
Yeah,
Unapatanga love kwa club kweli yawa.
hiyo inakuanga attraction but unasema ni love. Hata si maybe at your workplace
Yeah, yeah.
unaona mtoto ako shiny nini
Yeah,
nini
yeah.
but you don't know what it takes to
be
manage
them.
ama nini nini ama
Yeah.
you don't even know their thinking mentality. How do you, like you're just attracted, you don't even know
Yeah.
tabia zao ziko tu
Zilikuwaje.
hapo
Yeah.
So when you get the shoes you're like, yeah, this is a really nice pair. Paka unapiga picha.
Yeah.
You tell your friends, I've got a new
Tunaenda
new
wapi?
shoes.
Tunaenda
Where are we
wapi?
going? But when you want to wear them now, it's when you unazipima pima. You do a test round with heels before
Yeah.
you leave the house.
Yeah.
Unavava unasikia, can I walk with them?
Yeah.
And then you try kwenda chini kidogo uone kama kwa dance floor unaweza
You
teremka
can
nazo.
work it.
And then it's not plausible. So why did I get these shoes?
My lord.
Unaanza kusecond guess ukateka niko na Vans pale kwa kabati, zile Vans zangu hata saa hii penye
to
tunaenda
basics. Ni
kuna
wash and
kwanga
wear.
namwambia usiku. So unaanza kukumbuka like hiyo ni
Yeah.
boy math
Yeah.
when it comes to people they're attracted to.
Yeah.
Na juu utaacha tu bibi yako tu mpo anaweza kupikia chapo, mandazi, umenipata club, mimi ana nakupikia indomie, utafanya
Na mayai.
hiyo ndo nakula, hiyo ndo mimi nakula, hiyo ndo lakini licha mtu anakupikia mahamri asubuhi anakuchongea ngwashe
Unaenda mtu wa Mutura pale kidogo
ni utanipea pressure. Ungekaa na bibi yako. Yeah. So that is boy math.
Now it's clearer. Now it's actually making
Yeah,
sense.
because it doesn't make sense. Hata mimi ati nimekatwa hapo kwa nyumba. Eventually they'll leave. Hata hiyo Vans zako zitachapa, zitapata mold.
But hapo ndio unataka tu because it's...
But you are comfortable in them. You only didn't realize that
Yeah.
maybe bibi yako hapakangi makeup venye.
Yeah.
Bibi ya beshte yako upaka.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't get tips, but have you
Your
thought
friend,
maybe they have
yeah.
a house help at their place and you don't?
Yeah.
Your wife does everything.
Ako tu hapa.
Maybe mko na mtoi nini anaosha mtoto. You can't
Yeah.
do that in tips. Or acrylics. Lazima ugwaregware mtoto. So ako tu natural. But
Ako
apparently
tu.
your type is not natural.
Aesthetically
after you've been
pleasing.
married,
Boy
is what you
math.
say.
Yeah.
After the whole, you have a relationship and you say,
No, hata wengine si marriages because you see, I'm getting comfortable. Maybe we've dated for like 6 months. Now I've gotten comfortable. Na mkabila wig kwako. Si lazima nichore eyebrows. But nakufulianga, nakupikia, nakufanyia kila kitu.
Yeah.
Lakini that matter is not my thing. So unaweza kusema like nikimpata alikuwa ameiva. So
Yeah.
amechapa.
Yeah.
But si ati amechapa. Anaweza rudi tu back to... Si hizo vitu zilikuwa zimeplaceiwa.
Yeah.
She wasn't born with them. Anaweza zitoa tu. But hesabu ingiani anasema like mi ataka ready made. You know?
Okay, that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
as we're coming to an end of the episode,
Okay.
what would you want to tell the gents about boy math?
be blunt.
Blunt in what way?
Like if you want to do something with a lady, just say it.
Yeah.
If you want to cancel dates, just say it.
Don't choose if you want.
Yeah. If you want to invite her to an event which you've been invited or you're hosting,
Yeah.
be hey, are you available are you available this time? If you are, kindly kuja tu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want you to be there, so
Yes.
you come.
Please come.
Intentionality.
Don't say, if.
Yeah. Miss Kuju ukiniambia if.
Nitakuja tu.
I
Kama
paid
kuna
rent.
food.
I paid rent to stay in
But
that
then
house.
you're waiting. If doesn't make sense.
If
I
doesn't
want you
make
to come
sense.
make-
But it also
Yeah.
You feel-
depends.
Yeah. My lord.
If it's an if and if the what's coming for the if
Yeah.
is favoring me,
Yeah.
I'll show up. and
Define
show up
favoring
and then
you.
go home. Okay. Assuming you invite me for an event,
Yeah.
and I know I'll get something from that event,
Networking and
I won't have
yeah.
to talk to you because you invited me with an if.
Okay.
So I'll say hi if, and then I go on, and then when I'm done,
Yeah.
bye if, go home.
See you next time.
But
If
then if
we will
it's
see
the
each other.
if for coming to your place or if to meeting,
Yeah.
if it's food, I'll go.
Chakula muhimu.
Don't you have food at your place?
But there's outside food. Outside food.
So it depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
Because if you're giving me an if, then I'll have to maximize on the if.
Yeah.
If I really, if I don't want to,
Yeah.
and I feel hurt because you've invited me for a very personal, to your personal space with an if, I'm not showing up.
Yeah. Okay.
Not unless I left my things there. So I'll show up.
Your hoodie.
Go.
Tell the address.
Chenede hoodie. How about you?
For me,
Yeah.
boy math, maybe it makes sense to them. I wouldn't know because you also have girl math.
Really?
Yeah, tuko na
I
girl
think for
math.
that I'll have now gents come telling me about what girl math is.
Maybe if they understood women, will they understand
If.
they would.
Well. Well.
Anyway, I just think it's basically honesty, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise you to do something. Communicate because you not mind texting.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking. If you think that maybe, Leo, I feel like maybe you were too much into my space.
Yeah.
Don't start acting some type of way,
Yeah.
hoping I'll figure out I blundered somewhere or I
Yeah.
did something that. Communicate about it.
Yeah.
Niambie, use your mouth, use your words.
Yeah.
Niambie, you know what? I
Hapo
don't like
kidogo
that.
gent tunakoseanga juu
Yeah,
tuseme-
because you guys sit down and just imagine like, she'll figure it out. She knows what she did.
But that's also girl math.
What?
Is it?
Expecting gents to figure it out. To figure you out.
Kuna vitu zingine mnafaa figure out. Don't you think?
Yeah. Hata sisi we're not telepathically.
No. If you ask me,
Yeah.
unasikia njaa na unasikia tumeangu ikinguruma, mbona unaniuliza?
Si labda una fast. Nitajuaje una fast?
Wewe kwani unijui?
Labda una fast.
Wewe niambie tu, twende tukakule.
Alafu
Wacha mambo
nikikuuliza
mengi.
twende tukule wapi, utaki, ujui ni wapi.
Maybe
Tukisema
uta afford.
what
Wewe
do you
jibu.
want?
Wewe anza kwanza
What do you
kunipatia.
want to eat? Me, I don't know. Wait,
Tunakuanga
wait.
considering ama considerate. Is it the word?
Whichever.
Considerate. Tunatakanga kujua uanze kuname ndo tuone range yako iko wapi.
No, kama tumedate and I'm still asking you, babe, unataka kula? Hata sijui.
Kuna dating
But
na nani?
unafaa ku-
Ati hawajui penye
Ushajua.
wanataka kukula.
Oh no, my date men, so I can't tell. I would not know.
You will
Okay.
know where they want to eat.
May would know where my person wants to eat and what they want to eat. But I don't know about ladies because I
But
don't know
as
much
long
about.
as you've put the word date there, that means you should know.
Yeah. Well, but court-ish.
We first start, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, use your words because even
Yeah.
for ladies, like if you're communicating with someone,
Yeah.
na unaona haradanishi,
Yeah.
you've been inakujanga na maybe once or twice I've tried hinting something and
Yeah.
it's not making sense.
Yeah.
Or they're not getting.
Yeah.
Unajua tu mtu wako ni anti-rada, mwambie tu.
I am anti-rada. Personally
For real?
speaking, I am one huge anti-rada.
Words ndo naongelelea. Niko very delusional. Nitaguess tu.
Hey. Anyways.
Yeah, so use words. Like verbalize what you want
Yeah.
happening, maybe if it's in bed,
Yeah.
kitchen, kila mahali tu.
Yeah.
Make it verbal.
Yeah.
Like hata usiseme alimiss hint. When you're getting mad for a reason,
Yeah.
because I actually
You said
used
it
words
and they didn't follow it.
yeah. So use words na. Make sure ukishatumia hizo words if they're maybe going overboard or underboard, uko too ready for the consequences, but use words so that when someone knows when it's over, it's over. Si kwanza kusema you can go, you can come if you want, if you don't.
I mean, you see pop.
Don't come or come. I want you here. Vitu kama hizo. Because they make a difference. Now, even when you're using words, make sure you think carefully about what you're using. Because I might choose words if you want to come, but maybe the person wanted to actually hear. I want you to come. Evil too. That makes a difference.
I have understood.
You're learning fast.
Right.
That's all. That's all. Mtu mmoja amepata message. That's all.
So I have understood boy math. What about you? Tell us what are some of the boy math scenarios that irk ni jina. IRK, irk, that irk you. What are some of the boy math scenarios that irk you? And gents, we're going to be having a special one where we now talk about girl math scenarios, because at a half one we have a bone of content. Yes. So until next week, my name is Joel Okeo. Be sure to follow our social media pages, Love Matters Kenya, Love Matters Africa. And remember, here is the only place or space where we do have open, honest, and sex-positive content. So until next week, same time, same place. Goodbye, kwaheri, adios, and obrigada. Ciao.
Love Matters. Open, honest, sex-friendly.